Hi, how are you? Um, I've got to hide under my blanket because the cat is super hyper and obsessed with feet, and otherwise he will chew on my feet. It's not as pleasant as you'd think. Anyway, so today I'm here to talk to you about Andrew Huang because I love him. And one of my trips recently was to go see him play in Melbourne, which was really lovely. Oh, um, yeah. And now I'm like, can't talk now. Too much feels of love. So yeah, it was a fun trip down. Went with my Charlie Quinn. I'll link to her in the comments. She writes awesome poetry and is generally awesome and is just the best ever. You know, it's what she does. She's best. And yes, and we went down to Melbourne and stayed with my family, and then went to see Andrew Huang. And I borrowed my boyfriend's car, and so I managed to run out of petrol on the way. So that was fun. But we were right near a petrol station, so it was okay. We just missed the opening act. We made it there. But it just made the weekend that little more exciting, as well as the fact that the next morning I dropped my computer and broke it. But the concert was excellent. Yeah, it was an acoustic set, and it was lovely, and yeah, it was just really nice. Um, yeah, and then afterwards we talked to Andrew, and he was sweet, and because it was a fairly small crowd, people could chat for like we were talking to him for 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, long enough for us to chat for a bit, then have an awkward silence, and then have more conversation post awkward silence. Recovered from the awkward silence. Yeah, so that was good. Um, yeah. I really love Andrew Huang. I like the vast amount of music he does. Just, he's so talented. He's just so good at all the music. Oh, yeah. Ah, I'm now having that. How do you describe a person who just is so good at what they do? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is be lovely and make awesome music. So yeah, he's just released an album spring about the season, which is pretty neat, which I probably should have bought at the concert, but instead I bought the Pants album because I don't know any of his music. And I do have a rule where if I see people live, I try to get their oldest music first, because you don't get a chance. If they sell out, it's gone forever. Although I'll probably keep the Pants album. Knowing Andrew Huang and the amount of albums he's released, I know he's released more albums than were available there. Yeah, yeah, just a lot of gone already. But you know, it's not often you get to see international musicians, so yeah, it was definitely worth driving for 8 hours. Um, yeah, it was really nice. Yeah, yeah. I do regret that I couldn't explain Canberra to him. Um, yeah, we were just like, it's where politics live, right? That's all. Yeah, politics. And then we awkwardly talked about politics. Yep. Um, but Canberra is so lovely. I love it so much. It's beautiful here. There are trees everywhere. And there are, like, from any of the town centres, like, the most built up areas in Canberra, you can drive for maximum of 10 minutes and you will find a place where the only sign of life is the road you're on. Everything else is just forest or rolling hillsides or maybe some farmland. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. There is just nature everywhere. Rolling hills. It's beautiful. It's so cold in winter, which it is now, why I have the clothes on the wall. But yeah, it's lovely. Okay. I told my mom about seeing Andrew Huang. She knew I'd gone to the concert. I saw her a couple of days later, and she asked how it was and who I saw. She was like, that name's familiar. What does he do? I'm like, you might know pink shiny unicorns? Pink fluffy unicorns dancing on rainbows? And she visibly recoiled. She's a primary school relief teacher, and it turns out that song is viral through the primary school. Yeah, she told me that she'd, hear an entire class singing it, and the teacher going, no, stop! And then 20 minutes later, the teacher singing it. Yeah. So, yes. So, she's not really a fan. Yeah. But she does like Gunnarolla, and that's the main thing. Okay, I'm gonna go now. So, I love you, bye. And I'll talk to you again soon.